and welcome to Converse Central, first official podcast. I'm Christina, the girl who I'm Christina from Converse Central. We are the www.myspace.com/everybody loves Converse. We have 0.5K, which is 500 friends, as you know, and this is going to be our first podcast. Well, mine, because my friend can't be here today. This is my first podcast. Never done one before. If you have any tips, hints, or things that you suggest for the site and for making podcasts, please let me know. Email us at conversecentralhotmail.com or on today's first podcast, we have some things we would like to talk about. We have various segments that we will be doing every podcast show. Our first one will probably be favorite characters from the Twilight series and couples. Well, my favorite character by far is Bella. The reason why I picked Bella is because she's independent and she's like the normal girl. And I think most of us can relate to Bella because she's like the girl everyone wants to be because she has Edward and everything, but we can relate to her because she's going through what a normal girl her age would go through, and most of us don't realize that. And I mean, like, the Twilight series is basically about the girl Bella who moves. Like, I know a lot of people don't relate to divorces. I personally don't, but I've heard of and I've seen people that have dealt with it. And it's like Bella is like the normal girl who's going through all of this. And, you know, she's like all of us who don't really think we're beautiful, but apparently Edward thinks she is. And I don't know why. I just think she is I think for me, she's the best character in the book. And couples, I'd probably have to say this week I'm feeling a bit like Alice and Jasper. That's just me. Email us at conversecentralhotmail.com and tell us what you think. Thank you. Our next segment, are they getting a new Jacob? Everybody wants to know this answer. And I'm not talking like 5 or 10 people. I'm talking about like thousands and millions of people are waiting for this answer. Some of you may know it, some of you may not, but if you don't, you're going to be one heck of a happy person if you like Taylor playing the part of Jacob. Yes, he is staying as Jacob. I am personally very happy about that because I love him as Jacob and I couldn't picture anybody else playing him. I just couldn't. Could you? Email us again. You know our email. If you don't, it'll be in the sidebar. Our next segment is going to be on every single week, so always look out for it. It's part of the books where Bella has a situation with Edward, and what would we do if we were Bella in that situation? Today's situation is from Breaking Dawn. It is the Esme Island scene on the honeymoon night. What I would do if I was Bella, personally, I'd do the same thing, because I'd be nervous and self-conscious and stuff. And also, personally, I like that scene, because it kind of brings back the old self-conscious Bella. I think most girls can relate to being probably nervous when you know what's going to happen next. I know I probably would. I've never been in this situation before, but yeah. Yeah, like, I mean, that's probably what I'd do. Exactly what Bella did. Yeah. Um, again, tell us what you think, and we will share your answers with your either your YouTube name, your MySpace name, something, iTunes, everything. We should be on iTunes soon, but we're gonna start it up on YouTube first and see how that goes along. Um, yeah, basically, this next segment is just what we talk about things we didn't like and things we did like in the books. It's kind of, today is the first episode, and it's kind of sad that my friend can't be here today, but she will be here soon, so no need to worry about that. Maybe. I know these things go better with more than one person talking, but today, suck it up, grin and bear it. I'm kidding. But I really do hope you listen. Anyway, on with our next segment. Well, mine today. I'm going to be talking about the prom scene in Twilight. I like the scene. I liked it better in the book than in the movie. I liked it. It was pretty close, but there's some words and like some sentences that they should have used in the movie to make it more like the book. It was my favorite scene in the book and the movie. So, well, yeah. And I thought, well, it's kind of a tie actually between the prom scene and the meadow scene. I didn't like the meadow scene at all in the movie. I liked it a little. I thought it was cute, but I expected it to be more like the book in that scene. But it's a movie. What do you expect? It's never going to be alike, no matter what you want. Again, I should be saying this, and we'll stop after this one. One last reminder. Reply to all segments. And, yeah. Just please reply. That way I know that I get people listening. And I like to hear your opinions. And I'm sure my friend that's not here would. But that's besides the point. Yeah. The next thing we will be talking about is fanfiction.net. Me and my friends were talking about this the other day, and we were thinking how some Twilight fanfictions are rated M for mature. Now, what we want to know is what would you do if you're Stephanie Meyer? Because authors can block their stories from being presented. Do you think she should stop fan fictions because some of them are like what Edward and Bella would probably never do? I personally think she shouldn't do anything about it. Like, she should leave it the way it is, because I'm not saying that she is, but this is just a discussion me and my friends were having. Because, for one, it's fan fiction. It's what the fans make up. It's not like it's true, so, you know, it's not like it's going to affect anything. It's just what the fans think and